Welcome to A German-American Christmas with Yvonne Douglas, starring Doug and Yvonne. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, it's glistening once again, with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, toys in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that'll talk and will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well. It's a sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, la-ti-da-ti-da. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that'll make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. And dolls that'll talk and will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that'll make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. Well, it is beginning to look a lot like Christmas. In fact, I still remember my mom always singing that song every Christmas. She would sing that in the kitchen. And speaking of my mom, 6 years ago, I began this YouTube channel, and the reason why I did it was to honor my mom's memory. She was such a wonderful cook, baker, homemaker. She did everything. She can make drapes, she can sew, she can knit, crochet, and she was really a wonderful woman, and I loved her very, very much. She passed away in 2006, and my dad died 2 years before her. And my dad was from Germany, and they had me kind of late in life. My dad was already in his 40s when he had me, and my mom was in her upper 30s. And so I wanted to, for my very first cookbook, to dedicate it to them. And I wanted it to be a German-American Christmas cookbook, and to incorporate many of my mom and dad's recipes, mainly my mom's. And a lot of the recipes that are in my first cookbook were inspired by my parents. And I also just wanted to dedicate it to them and just say thank you for giving me such a wonderful childhood. But here it is. This is the cookbook. It's German-American Christmas Cookbook and More, My Family Traditions by me, Doug Knorr. And there's the back cover. I'm super excited about it. It's a 140-page book. It has many Christmas recipes in here, German recipes, not just German. I have a little French in there too. And so I think you'll really, really love it. It starts out with kitchen essentials, things that you might need to create some of these recipes in this book. And I don't go crazy. I try to make it as easy as possible, getting certain tools, kitchen tools, or ingredients also. I try to make it where you can go to your basic grocery store or kitchen supply store and purchase some of these things. But Here's the table of contents. I'm going to run through it really quick with you. So it starts out by talking about German American Christmas time culinary. I have an appetizer section, entrees, desserts. I have a special Christmas breakfast slash brunch ideas that you can do, a special Christmas Eve or day dinner. And that section, actually, Yvonne and I, Yvonne is my spouse, we worked on that section together. So the roasted salmon with peach glaze, loaded cauliflower, and Arcadian mixed salad with beets and peaches actually mainly is Yvonne's recipe. And there's also carrot soup, that's mine, and orange chocolate mousse. And then I have a special treat for that section, Pfeffernusse. And there's also a special drinks or beverages section. We got glühwein, spiked eggnog cocktail, German hot chocolate, Schlambole, which is a creamsicle punch cocktail, and Rudesheimer Kaffee, which I just love. And then I also have a decorating section where I talk about the history of the German influence on Christmas, how to do a Christmas tree, step-by-step tree design, ideas for decorating, talk about German Christmas decor and where you can purchase some of the items if you're interested, and about the author. So this is the book. I'm so excited about it. It is hardcover. It actually, it's out on Amazon right now. So all you have to do, I'm going to leave the link below, but it actually is German American Christmas Cookbook and More, My Family Traditions by Doug Noor. And like I said, I'm going to leave the link below, but a lot of great pictures, a lot of great information. Like I said, I did a lot of research for this too, and I think you'll really enjoy it. And like I said, the recipes are not hard. I feel like anyone can do that, but look at these wonderful pictures in here. I think you'll just love it. And it's very warm. I mean, this is a gorgeous picture. Look at this one right here. And anyway, so I hope you buy it. And like I said, it's dedicated to my mom and dad. Hey, Vaughn, what are you making over there?
I am making your delicious glühwein.
Oh, my glühwein recipe that's in my German American cookbook.
Yes, I am. I'm craving it. So it's nice and cool outside. So I think it's perfect for the season.
Yeah, this
So
is perfect for cool, cold weather. So, can you
yeah.
tell everybody how to make it?
Yes, of course. Yeah, I can tell you all the ingredients, but you don't have to memorize it because you can find it on page 87 of this amazing German American Christmas cookbook,
Page 87,
available on Amazon.
Amazon.
Anyways, what you want to do, you want to get a cup of port wine. You want to get 1 cup of spice rum, 1 whole cardamom pot cracked, 1 small cinnamon stick, 1 star anise, 1 clove, 1 3-inch strips of orange peel, uh, 1 cheesecloth, and 1/4 cup of sugar. And so, what you want to do, you want to get all your spices, place them on the cheesecloth, tie them into a knot, and then just put them aside. And so the first thing you got to do is get a pot on a low flame. You want to add the wine in the rum, and you want to warm it up a little bit.
And you could even add a shot of bourbon if you'd like.
Love me some bourbon. And so what you want to do once it's warm, you want to flambe it. In order to do that, before you do that, you want to add the sugar in there, dissolve it. You want to do that because if the sugar is not well dissolved, it's going to sit at the bottom. And when you're sipping on it, you might feel that little sandy texture to the glue wine, so you don't want that. So once it's warm and the sugar is dissolved, you want to flambe it. So you're gonna light it up and literally burn the alcohol. Um, that goes very quickly, but once you want to turn it off, you just place the lid on the pot.
Yeah, make sure you turn off the flame before you put the lid on the pot.
Yeah, and so once you do that, then you're gonna place your spices that are inside the cheesecloth. You throw it inside the the wine, and you're just going to move it around and be patient because you want all of those nice fall flavors of the orange and all of the spices to get into the mixture, which is really what makes that drink so flavorful. And all the scents when you're drinking it, it's just so enjoyable.
It just, glühwein means glow wine, and that's the feeling you get when you drink it because of the alcohol. You just have that glow within you.
Does it make you happy?
It makes you very happy, and it smells just like Christmas too. It's a staple in Germany, and especially in German Christmas markets.
And
And
your home actually is gonna pick up a little bit of that scent, and
that's
actually
right.
it smells really really nice.
So let's have a toast. Well, glühwein is basically mulled wine. So cheers, Boo.
Cheers.
Before we drink, I want to just let everybody know that Yvonne also worked very hard on this book. He took the pictures, he worked on the publishing, and so it was a long process, but we finally got it done.
A lot of brain damage. So now let's see if I can start recovering my psyche with some mulled wine.
So cheers.
Cheers.
Mmm, so good.
Wow, that's really good. And for the record, I followed the recipe to the T, and you're not gonna be disappointed. You have to try it.
So good.
This is really good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, so welcome back. So really quick, in this cookbook, like I said, there's a lot of awesome recipes, and there's also a lot of yummy desserts like cookies and Stollen. So what I want to show you here is how you can give this as a gift, because how awesome is that to have a homemade gift and give it to your friends for Christmas time? But you want to make it special. So there are some cookies in here like Beth Männchen cookies, Viennese crescents, and gingerbread cookies that are going to be in this cookie box that I'm going to give away as a gift. But also I made Stollen. Now Stollen is like a sweetbread, and usually they're around this size. And like I said, I have the recipe. The recipe is in this cookbook here, in my German American Christmas cookbook and more, my family traditions. But I made a little tiny Stollen. Look at this baby Stollen. And one thing that I do want to emphasize to you guys when you make the Stollen, if you do make it, that when you fold the Stollen, it's very important that it has that lip right here. It's kind of hard to see through the plastic, but there's like a lip. You leave like a little 1-inch border going around when you bring it over, because this is filled with marzipan too. I say marzipan. But the reason why it's folded like that is because it's to represent the baby Jesus that is in the swaddling clothes. So that's why you fold it that way. But here's my little baby Stollen. And the reason why I did that is so it fits in this cookie box here along with my other cookies. And so once it's made, and you definitely have the powdered sugar on it, it's very important that you cover it with powdered sugar. Then we're going to put it, not only is it in plastic wrap, but I'm also going to put it in cellophane. So I'm just going to decide where my top is going to be, and I think this is going to be the top. And what you want to do is make the cellophane long enough that it's going to be able to fold over. So it really depends on the size of your Stollen. Now, once you get that, you're also going to be using some tissue paper, and I got this really pretty gold tissue paper. And I'm going to put this at the bottom, okay? And this one right here, let's fold it over so it's like wrapping a present. And I'm doing it like halfway. Can you see that? And I'm just going to get a little tape. Okay. And then at the bottom here, I'm just going to fold it under, but I'm going to cut off some of that excess. So I don't need all that. And then once again, fold it like a package and then add some tape to the back. Okay. So you want to put on first your handy wrap or your plastic wrap, and then your tissue paper, and then we're going to put it in the cellophane. And I'm going to do the same exact thing, kind of like if you're wrapping a present. Okay, so there's my little baby Stollen. Now we want to decorate it. And I have some ribbon here. And I'm just going to put the ribbon around where the tissue paper ends. So I don't need that much ribbon. Let's cut about like that much off. We are going to use a hot glue gun for the ribbon to stay. Now this ribbon is kind of thick. Um, I liked it. That's why I'm using it. But if you have a thinner ribbon, like probably like a not even a 1 inch would probably be good for this if you're doing a baby Stollen, because you don't want the ribbon to be too big. But I think this is going to work really nicely. All right, let me heat up my hot glue gun. Okay, so we're going to hot glue our ribbon. I'm just going to put a tiny dot on the back of the cellophane, and then just going to do a bigger dot. I'm connecting the two pieces of ribbon together. And let's just do this. Let's just add a little bit there. Perfect. Looks good. Look at that. So we're not quite done. I got these little tiny embellishments probably a few years ago on Amazon, and they have these little tiny bells. And that's the thing, when you buy some of these things, you know, you can reuse it, or do many projects with them, I should say. Like, look how beautiful that's going to look. So I'm going to add a little hot glue to the middle and add this. This is so gorgeous. Look at that. How cute is that? Perfect. A really cute gift, and notice that it fits perfectly into this box. This is a 6.5-inch Stollen, but like I said, usually Stollen is made around this size, okay, which is a lot larger. Stollen can be in a tin, very well covered. Make sure it's wrapped in plastic wrap and it's in a tin in a cool place. It can last for up to a month. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, with our cookie box here, I just wanted to give a shout out to the company is Carentology. Carentology, and these beautiful, look how beautiful, these beautiful cookie boxes. They look like gingerbread, a gingerbread house. So gorgeous. Good quality. This is super high-end quality. And like I said, if you're giving a gift to somebody, you want to use good stuff. So this is very great. This is wonderful quality. I love it. And so you fill your cookie box with your cookies and your Stollen, and then you would put it together. It's very easy. The two sides kind of go together. And then you have this part, and it has these two little slits, and the slits are for the ribbon. And you just put the ribbon through, really easy. And these you get 20 for around 40 something dollars. Now it is a little bit pricey, but it's very good quality. And like I said, there's 20 in here. So if you don't use all of them this year, you can definitely continue using them next year. But look how beautiful that's going to look, and to give as a gift to someone. I think it's awesome. Well, let's check out our Christmas tree now. So, of course, this Christmas I tried to create a really authentic German Christmas tree. So, we have candles on the tree that are battery operated. We have Moravian stars. We have lots of German ornaments, wooden ornaments from Kette Wohlfahrt. We have some wooden ornaments from the Erzgebirge area. In fact, the star was made in the Erzgebirge area in Seifen, and that comes from Germany. It's all handmade. It looks beautiful. And we also have some glass ornaments from Krebsglas Lauscher, and some Hummel ornaments that I inherited from my parents, and lots of beautiful festive ornaments, glass, wood, pewter, and I think they just look beautiful. In fact, probably about 95% of this tree, the ornaments come from Germany. I did incorporate a few from uh, stores in America, but most of this tree consists of um, German ornaments. In fact, we also have ingot glass ornaments here and lots of really cute ornaments from, like I said, Kette Wohlfahrt. And I just love our German Christmas tree this year. Plus, there's some handmade ornaments on here too. Well, welcome to the art room. So today we're going to make two quick ornaments for Christmas that we're going to hang on our Christmas tree. And they're very simple. In fact, you can do this with kids. The first one we're going to make is called Stille Nacht, Heilige Nacht Star, or Silent Night, Holy Night Star. The very first thing you'll need to do is Google the sheet music and with the lyrics with it, and print it out. I would print it out on cardstock because it'll be a lot nicer if you do. And you just print it out like this. You're also going to need a 3-inch star punch. Actually, this one is 3.5 inches. And these you can purchase at Michael's or any craft store. You could even purchase them off of Amazon, which is where I got mine. And once you print out the sheet music, now I would do it in black and white, but you could always print it out in whatever color you want. And you just want to find a good spot. You're not going to be able to get the whole song on here, but just a little bit of the lyrics with the music notes, and just punch it out. Really simple. And as you can see, you have your star. Then you're also going to need some corrugated cardboard. And this one comes in a roll, and you can use this for so many other art projects or craft projects. But you get your piece of corrugated cardboard, and you're just going to lay your star, find a spot, and you're going to glue it down. Now, I highly suggest you use some really good glue, like maybe hot glue gun for this. You can use Elmer's glue or stick glue. I'm just afraid it may not hold as well, but you can. And then just cut around, leave a border around the star, and it should look like this when you are done. And then you're going to get some really pretty, this is golden string that you can use to hang it. You can use anything you want to hang it. If you wanted to use jute twine, that would work too. I did use jute twine for a little bow right here. Hopefully you can see that. And I just think that makes it look really cute. But this ornament, super cute to hang on the Christmas tree. It's homemade. And like I said, you could definitely do it with kids. And this ornament is featured in my cookbook entitled German American Christmas Cookbook and More, My Family Traditions. So I have a few crafts at the very end of the cookbook in case you're interested in that. But I think these look super cute, a little rustic, but really cute. And I love that it has the Stille Nacht, Heilige Nacht, or Silent Night, Holy Night lyrics and music notes on here. I think it just goes so perfectly. The other one where I'm going to show you is really easy to do. You need some tin. Okay, these are tin sheets, sort of like aluminum foil, but they're a lot thicker. And you do want the thicker one. Now, where can you purchase this? Once again, you can purchase this at craft stores or even on Amazon. And using that same 3.5-inch star punch, you're just going to place the foil or the tin in here, press it, and then you'll have a star, just like this. Look at that. See how cute? Really pretty. You could smooth it out if you want. You can leave it a little bumpy. It really depends on you. Then you're also going to need a punch, maybe like a small little hole punch, just to punch out a little hole where you're going to put string through. And I'm actually going to use 22-inch gauge wire to do this. And so, of course, you'll need some wire cutters And I'm just going to cut off maybe about, I don't know, about 7 inches or so. Doesn't have to be that long. This is just for the hook. Okay. And then you're going to just put it through the hole and just twist it. Really simple. Twist it onto that wire. And you're going to make your own hook. And see, as you can see, I left a lot of slack. So you can have it hanging however you want. If you want it closer to the bough of the tree branch, you can just make it shorter. You can even cut off some extra wire if you want. I always like leaving it a little bit longer just so you can see it dangling, but it's up to you how you want your ornament to show. You can even poke little holes in here with another hole punch, like a real tiny hole punch. Make little holes. It really depends on you. But tin ornaments were very popular in the 1800s and in Germany to add to your tree decorations. So let's add some to the tree. Okay, I love how that looks. Looks great. Perfect. So some handmade ornaments on this tree, a lot of German ornaments from Germany on this tree. And thinking of traditions, I still remember when I was a kid, we would gather around the Christmas tree. Of course, we wanted to open up our presents right away, but my mom would always have us first sing Christmas carols. And some would be in English and some would be in German. But we always sang Silent Night. And it's always been one of my favorites. In fact, I can still hear my mom right now singing it with me.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. From yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace.
Here's some more ideas to decorate your home German style. You can add some nutcrackers to your fireplace mantle. This is the angel and miner from the Erzgebirge area, very traditional. And some more nutcrackers, of course. And I just love this one of Santa Claus. How cute is that? And then we have the German pyramid, which when you light the candles, it makes the propellers move and it depicts the nativity scene. That is a Müller product. And then we have the Schwidbogen or candle arch. This one is electric, so beautiful. And then we also have the Rauchermann, where you light an incense cone and smoke comes out of his mouth and it makes the home smell so Christmassy. So growing up in the 70s and 80s, I was raised with the German culture. My dad was from Germany and my mom was born in America. And she was a typical homemaker. She can cook, she could sew, she could bake, she did everything in the home. And then my dad worked very long hours to support his family, worked a lot of overtime. And Christmases were very special. My mom always made it really special, making gingerbread houses, and we would always sing, and we would have a lot of German music being played. That was my dad. And then my dad in the 70s taught my mom how to yodel and sing in German, and they did harmony yodeling and singing, and they would perform at German functions in the Catskill Mountains, upstate New York, and Oktoberfest, and then my dad was super talented. He could play many instruments by ear. He didn't read music, but he could play the guitar, the accordion, the zither. He even taught himself how to play the Hochbrett, which is sort of like a dulcimer. Here's a picture of it. This is his that I inherited. And he would play it with these two little sticks, these little hammers, and there's 4 strings to a note and 122 strings, I believe, on that instrument. And he even got me in the act. I was the front end of that cow costume there when I was 8 years old, and that's my mom and dad singing. And they would pick an audience member to milk the cow as they would sing this yodel song. I had a very unusual childhood, but it was super special. And I just, they were the best parents in the world. And that's why I dedicate this cookbook to them, because my mom taught me how to cook, and my dad, raising me with the German culture. In fact, he even taught me the cowbells. I played at the Texas State Fair there when I was 12. And then when I was a teenager, I even sang at some German functions in Dallas. As you can see, I was singing with the cowboy hat on. But yeah, they made my childhood years and teenage years very special. And there's our trip into Germany, and I just love Germany. The Alps was so beautiful. And Christmas is always special for me and has a special place in my heart. I think of them, and with this picture here is how I like to always remember them. And when I was 15 years old, I sang Still, Still, Still for the first time in public, and I'll never forget it because my dad had tears in his eyes.
klingen unserem Kind zur Ehre, so freudig schon die Weihnachtschöre. Ja, 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 das Jesuskind ist da. Das Jesuskind ist da. Das Jesuskind ist da.
Thank you so much for joining us on Happy Healthy Living with Yvonne Douglas today. I hope you check out my very first cookbook entitled A German American Christmas Cookbook and More, My Family Traditions by Doug Knorr. Like I said, I'm going to leave the link below, and I hope you check it out. And I wanted to thank all my subscribers for all these years for continuing to stay with me and watch my cooking videos and decorating videos and shopping videos and a bunch of home life videos. I hope you guys enjoy it and learn something new when you watch it. I want to give a big shout out, thank you to my spouse Yvonne. He is awesome, and he helped me put this book together. And I want to thank all my friends and family for supporting me during this time. Thank you so much, and I wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, Frohe Weihnachten, and all the best for the new year. Until next time, my friends. Bye-bye.
Das